Hello, sports fan. This is Stephen Hill for Sports Choice Plus. Number you a very special breakdown. We're going to be covering USC is waiting still. Before I get right into that, I want to make sure that you're subscribed to the YouTube channel so you can get all the updates and all the breakdowns. Without further ado, let's get right into it. The University of Southern California, your Fighting Trojans, are still waiting on the things that essentially Lincoln Riley promised them as far as a national championship. As far as bringing them back to promise and back to glory, he hasn't really done that. When you think about just overall the accolades and you think about everything that he's accomplished, Lincoln Riley has yet to do anything. Getting Caleb Williams to be drafted #1 overall, yeah, that worked. If you think about what he's done in Oklahoma and the other stops that he's been at, it's been impressive from a standpoint as a recruiter if you're trying to get drafted #1 overall. But when you're thinking about just the schools that he's been coaching at, have they had any type of success since he's been there? Since he came hot on the trail from Oklahoma to USC and they overpaid him, I believe, he hasn't really given USC anything to stand on. When you think about this season, this could be a season where he gets punished by the conference that he's in. When you think of the likes of having to play Oregon, having to play Iowa, having to play Nebraska, Notre Dame, and Michigan, who's rebounding, I see a couple of losses on there. And I don't see them going undefeated. I don't see them winning the Big Ten title. And I don't see them being anything outside of a shiny just recruiting school. A lot of the recruits that they recruit end up going to other schools at some point in time during the duration of their schooling there. So when you think of getting a #1 overall draft class, or as far as recruiting class, when you think of getting the top 5 recruiting class or top 6 recruiting class, by year 2, most of those guys are gone. By year 3, most of those guys are not even on your team. By year 4, you probably got 10 guys or less from that original draft class. So you're looking at a lack of depth. You're looking at a lack of continuity. And offensively, what are you doing? If you're the quarterback whisperer and you're the guy that stands behind being able to offensively be the guru or the whiz kid, what are you doing? I don't see this ending well for either Lincoln Riley or USC. I don't see this marriage lasting too much longer. I think that he's probably going to get one more season, if that. And if there's no type of traction, especially with them going from the Pac-12 to the Big Ten, I think it's going to be a lot that's going on as far as buyout or either trying to find a new voice. Because it's not working. It's simply not bringing in the right amount of people that they need and the guys that are going to change the trajectory of the program. At one point in time, USC was the school. When you think about the likes of Reggie Bush and Lindell White and all those recruits that they were able to bring in under Pete Carroll and company. So at this point in time, I think that, as good as it gets, USC is a middle-of-the-pack Big Ten team. And that's as far as what they're going to be, where they win the offseason with recruiting wars. So are you Southern Trojan fans? Are you college football fans? Get in the college football comment section right now. Definitely check out Sports Choice Plus. We'll see you in the very next episode.